How are we tonight? How are we? Everybody doing well? Let's see here. What can I check out on? Oop, oop.
You finally found it.
Oh, yeah, we don't need to hear my own ad. That'd be painful. What's up, Rain? How you doing? Doing well? Let's see. Hold on. There's a way for me to get my chat on here. See if I can figure it out again. Man, if you guys ever used OBS, just know it is a lot to manage. Kind of painful almost. But as you guys can see in the title, we are going to be working with 10,000 tokens to see if I can get me a gold cup. Let me put up my real screen here. Okay. There we go. So as you can see, we got 10,000 tokens waiting to be used. I've got my gems pretty low as well, actually. I just, I spent a bunch of them on jewels. Getting real close on jewels. Also, guys, let me know. How are my levels? My levels doing okay? Like, audio, background volume. How's everything sound? Do we sound, you know, am I audible? You guys, is it an enjoyable listening experience? I'll be sure I skip all the terrible songs, but, other than that, there's, many other things I can do. If anything sounds bad, just let me know. Sounds good? I like to hear it, like to hear it. So, let's see, I give a few people a little bit more time to get the notification and roll on in before I really start rolling. But, so, how are my viewers here doing? Anybody got any questions they want to ask me while we're waiting for people to pile on in? I love this account. I've been building this thing slowly in the background. I've got a good video planned for you guys too about sort of a bunch of openings I've been doing to scale this account up. In fact, I don't want to put the gear on because I realize that now there's a bot that can actually see my gear and lock it and like put it in its database so that it can then be used. Like they can call my name. There are people who have the bot and they call my name and then they see, oh, well, yeah, he's got 2 pieces of champ. So, obviously, I don't want people to see that. Because, why would you hit me if you see that I have 2 pieces of champ? Yeah. Not ideal. So, here's how we're looking right now. Not going to put it on, I said. Just know we're about 610 range. I'll do another overview soon. Yeah, pretty soon. So that I can update you guys on how things are going. But, jewels are looking quite a bit better. Like on this firewall plate here. I did a jewel upgrade, I think. And also, I got a temper level or 2. I've been debating between sort of going for the champ chest or going for the firewall plate. And I really don't know what I'm going to do. So, if you guys have any recommendations, throw them in chat. Because I'd love to hear them. Because I'm starting to think I'm probably going to go with the firewall plate. But again, I am not locked into anything. Man, I cannot find my chat on this. Let's see if I can find my chat. I don't know where it's gone. I'm looking at you guys on my third laptop over here, and it's not, you know, not third laptop, third screen, my laptop. And, so it's a lot. It's hard viewing angles. What's up, A-Man? How you doing? Oh, A-Man, I apologize. Probably pronounced that wrong. So I see we got a few more of you guys. As I was saying, I've just been given a small little overview of this this beautiful trap that we're building. I can't actually put my mix gear on because I don't want any of the bots to see it and then put it in their database. There's my clock. Grandfather clock. Gotta love it. So I don't actually want anybody to see this gear. But I will show you guys here. I'm hoping to today replace this with a gold or mythic cup. You know, if we get up there to close, I'm near on embers. I don't remember if there are any ember packs out, but I might just go all the way with it if there are, because I'm very interested in getting this up a little bit higher so that I can get rid of this stupid 0 temper blight ring. I don't even know why this account came with 2 blight rings, but you know, you work with what you got. Let's see. Okay. Good. Let's see. Okay. All right, we got about trying to sleep. What are you doing here then? It's no fun to be watching me when you're trying to sleep. You gotta enjoy your sleep. Don't let me distract you. But I'm happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. Yeah, so this is how the mixed gear is looking. I got another temper on the cup too. Finished up the mitts. I'm not gonna do any more temper on this stupid thing. I'm so tired of looking at this dumb sword. I'm hoping to get rid of it as soon as possible. So, Skull Crusher. Yep, want to get rid of that. Put the Skull Crusher on in. I've got some pretty silly jewels in it right now. I actually want to put this in my fake set. And then I want to whip out a 12 or 15 Skull Crusher. Rather than just having, you know, just the Skull Crusher. Let's see here. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out how to get my chat up. I've been messing with this for quite a while now. All sorts of different buttons. You click all of them and still nothing that you want happens. It'd be nice if they just make a button that says show chat. But, you know. Well, what you gonna do? YouTube. Okay, let's see. Customers. Yeah, can I show my chat, please? Can I please show this? There's got to be a better way to do this. Well, I'm just gonna have to look at the other laptop. What's up, Jatin? Hatin? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'll give you 3 versions. You tell me if one's right. 1, 2, or 3. How you doing? All right. I think we'll just roll right into the Tycoon here. Now that we got pretty stable 8 or 10 people. I'm sure people will roll on in throughout. So, we're gonna, oh, got the free roll. Don't need the free roll. Oh, I shouldn't start yet. I gotta show you guys where we are before I start. Nobody called me out for that? Ouch. You guys are supposed to be helping me. Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, so we're very close, actually, to the gold. We will get the gold in today's stream. It's possible that we do not get to Mythic. I did do the calculation. I think we probably won't get here. But, you know, I can certainly hope, right? I can hope that we'll get all the way to Mythic. So, let's roll right into it. 10,000 tokens. Just got the rest of them a few nights ago. Been saving up for a little while now. Alright. Oh, fine. Well, I'll do 10,082. Sure. Alright. No, not on 1 time speed. Whoa, we're gonna need to go a little faster than 1 times. Oh, Gem and Gremlin. Let's see if I can win a jackpot here. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, tap the capsule, blah, blah, blah. I remember back before you could actually macro this, it was just, you click, 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 before they had a built-in thing, and you had to macro it. But now, they realize people don't want to click 10,000 times, and now you can just do that. 3 times speed, and you're rolling. So, we will, I think we'll check periodically, maybe every 2 or 3,000. But, other than that, there's not much else to do unless you guys got some questions. I'm just going to be kind of hanging out. I can maybe do a gear check or 2. I can actually throw up my phone on screen with the big Xeqqed account. A couple of jackpots and buy tokens again. I really hope I get a jackpot. Believe me, yeah. I got really lucky last time when I did my hero skin. If you guys haven't seen that video, go watch it. That's a really fun video. But I got very lucky with that video, and actually got a jackpot on screen, my second ever jackpot in Lords Mobile while playing. That was a ton of fun. But yeah, I think it was like 800,000. My first one was like 1.4 million, and that was probably, wow, that's probably been 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. You imagine that? I've been playing this stupid game for 6 years. Oh man. Anybody else been here as long as me, or longer than me? I'm sure some of my old friends will show up and, you know, tell me how they've been here since day one. Game came out on the App Store. Yeah, okay. I came a year late. Don't come for me. I'm just, you know, playing at my own pace. I was in no rush to join. So again, guys, you got any questions? Just throw them in chat. I'll twist my neck 180, look at you on my laptop behind me. I gotta move that thing, actually. That's not a bad idea. I'll move that thing. Get this mouse off the screen, too. You don't want to watch my mouse on the screen. Alright. I'm gonna mute my mic here for a second, because there's gonna be some clunking while I'm moving things around. I gotta be able to see your guys' chat. Alright. See you in a second. Had to unmute for that comment by Chaos Goblin. Congratulations, 8,000 for pearls. You doing the storm tassets or whatever they're called? I think this this trap hadn't even started them. I don't know why, because you know, good piece. But on the Xeqqed main, I think I actually have enough to make 2 or 3 mythic ones. So just know it's possible. It's possible. Be faithful and keep on at it. Did you get there? Probably should ask that first before I go into my whole rant. Did you actually get the piece? You finished them! Oh man, they are terrible. Congratulations though, that is a huge accomplishment. I remember on my old account, still in ISO by the way, Xeqqed, it doesn't even have the Storm Tassets at Mythic after me playing on it for like 5 full years. So that tells you, and I was a consistent spender for 5 full years. So that tells you just how bad they are to get. I was that unlucky, and of course, you know, spent that poorly to only manage, I think it's like gold halfway to mythic. I used the champion boots on my mix set instead. Because I found that those were easier to get than the storm tassets. Yeah, that was a terrible, terrible time. Again, congratulations, Goblin. That's a huge feat. Yeah, champ boots instead, absolutely. I'd agree. In fact, you could probably make 2 or 3 pairs of champ boots and just swap through them for whatever you're feeling like. Okay, I got my other laptop now sort of here. Sorry if there was any clanking, I almost dropped something. But now I'm sort of doing a balancing maneuver with my other laptop sitting in front of my big computer, my screen right there. And then I've got another screen where I'm watching, you know, all the analytics stuff and such. Also, seeing 10 of you guys. Thanks for all coming in. But yeah, it's a bunch of pretty craziness over here. Oh, the stream's dropping quality. Why is the stream dropping quality? My Wi-Fi bad or something? No, Wi-Fi's doing okay. Well, I don't know what it is. Hope it looks okay for you guys. Again, I got some confirmation in the beginning. Sounds like it was looking okay. Let me know if there are any issues. I'll do my best to fix them. This is, you can imagine, streaming is not exactly my, my strength when it comes to, Lords Mobile. I'm not an experienced streamer. Oh, 10,000 even. And we're going down, 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 down. I think we'll stop probably about 8,000 even so that we can see what the progress is. I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong. Let's see if I can get it right. Rainbalidbid. Let me know if I got that right. Sorry if I didn't. But you played the game since 2020 and still have not won the jackpot. I feel that. I won it once on my old account, like I said earlier. 1.4 million gems. And then I won small ones, like 10,000, 20,000 in the Tycoon. Ever since then. And finally, in that last hero skin video, I won. Oh, whoa. What is this song? I don't recognize it. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I don't like this song. Oh, this one's much better. Okay. There we go. Advice on grinding artifacts. Wow. Well, do you want my sassy advice or do you want my legitimate advice? Because both of them might actually be helpful. The legitimate advice will probably be much less appealing. So just let me know which one you want, and I'll give you both of them. Not elite? I don't think there is an elite labyrinth, man. Is there an elite labyrinth? You want the legitimate one? Okay, I'll give you the snarky one after. So the legitimate one is time. There is no efficient, cost-effective way to get artifacts that I am aware of without just spending months and months buying the right packs. So normally what I would do, mind you, I've not built many artifacts, admittedly, but I would just buy whenever that, I don't know what it's called, but that special artifact pack comes out. It gives you a bunch of books. It gives you a bunch of, what are they called? A bunch of tokens for real and royal labyrinth. Artifacts, fair. Man, I just cannot talk. This shows you how much I know about it, really. But that's what I would do. I would get that special pack. It comes out in threes. I think it's a 5, a 20, and a 50, and dollars USD. But I would just get whatever level of those you can get at the time. I absolutely understand not getting the 50s. IGG is just, you know, a money pit. But if you can, the 50 is technically the best value. So maybe get one of the 50s and then just call it a day. Do that as soon as it comes out every time. Let that be your only spending. I am all for having spending be very low in this game. Because, yeah, spending in this game, as I said, pit. But that is the only effective way that I know to do it. Yeah, that's the only effective way. And here's the snarky answer. Buy an account with high astrolite and high artifacts. There's my snarky answer. That's what I did to get around it, actually. When artifacts came out, I said, I'm done with this. And I quit for 2 years. That was my hiatus. Because artifacts are so painful. I'm somebody who likes to just know how much something is going to cost and know that I can buy it. It is a lot of coins. Thank you, Blunt. But I like to know what this thing's going to cost and how long it's going to take. And with artifacts, you just don't know. I know I don't know. I'm sure we could ask, Fufu or whoever built Dom, or somebody was mentioning Kingfisher earlier. We could ask whoever built those accounts and say, okay, well, how long did it take you to max the artifacts? They'll tell us the answer, but, that's a few people with max artifacts. So my advice is just, play the waiting game or just upgrade, honestly, because upgrading is a lot better. I know it's... Honestly, I was somebody who said I would never upgrade. Artifacts are just about as annoying as mana. I think mana is still probably the worst update I've seen in this game in quite a while, because, unless you have this money that would buy a house laying around, you cannot get mana troops without years. So yeah, I'd say that's not equal cost-wise, but pretty equal pain-wise. Yeah, they cost a lot more. Artifacts cost a lot more, you're right, Goblin. Yeah, you hit a wall at 950. Sorry, I missed that earlier. I was watching my free-screen contraption. Yeah, I could see a wall at 950, absolutely. When you got all your gear, like, I assume you now got, with those tacits, you got most of your gear pieces done, mythic. You're just working on small astrolite upgrades now. Let me know if I'm right along the way. And now your main goal is thinking, well, man, how do I get my 200 one blessed castle, 200 star one blessed castle up to, the 600 star, the 50 blessed castle that, my big Xeqqed is. But, it's It's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's hard. I bought that pack actually last time it came out. The artifact pack. I think I bought it on the trap. That's actually coming up in a video. And it is it's an okay pack. It's just really painful because you spend the $50, you roll the artifacts 5 times, 11,000 coins 5 times, and you're like, is that it? Yeah, that's it. And now you do it again next week, 2 weeks in the future, and you just think, wow, this is sad. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it is pretty sad. It is quite sad, but that's just how this game is, unless you have, again, a small house laying around to spend on that update. And in fact, with Astrolite, maybe a large house. Pretty good mansion. Let's see, who's the owner of Woolulu? I'm afraid I do not know that, actually. I'm very new in MH. This is, like, my 2nd or 3rd week in MH. And, I'm loving it. Loving it. But other than that, I don't know much about them. I know that the R5, Adarsh, runs the Xeqqed account. He is a great guy. He's on a ton of the different accounts in that game, too. But, yeah, I really couldn't tell you who owns Wooloo. Sorry. Maybe in the future I'll know, and I actually want to do an overview for Wooloo. I'm sure he's not watching, but if you are watching, Mr. Woo, I'm interested, and Adarsh said we could maybe figure something out. So, I'd love to figure something out. That'd be a great time. I'm just realizing, I'll get to your guys' other questions in a second here, but I'm just realizing that this is probably going to take a lot longer than an hour and a half. We're 20 minutes in, and, we've done 200 tokens. So, maybe let's say we do 2,000 or so. I'll go till, like, maybe 8 p.m. or so, because I can't be here all night, unfortunately, and I know none of you want to be here all night. So, maybe I'll do 1,000, 2,000 tokens. I honestly forgot how long this took. This is the first time I've done this in a while. Yeah, take at least 10 hours. Oh, that's fun. So I get to do this all night. So not tonight. Maybe tomorrow night. But all night. That's fun. Yeah, okay. Top 5-piece emperors in DW fam. Let me think. Top 5-piece emperors. You talking real emperors or fake emperors? Fake emperors, I don't think we have any, actually. I know that, what's his face? What's that guy's name? The guy with 5 fake emperors, mini emps. Reals? Yeah, I thought you were talking about reals. I don't know. Oleg says that Dom is the strongest 5-piece. I've not seen the stats on any of them. I'm really not that connected in DW fam. Fake Emperor, it's what I call mini emps because they were, silly little additions to the game of the closed dominions. Dominions 1, 2, 3, 4. When you win Emperor there, or if you get lower places in the Emperor War in the permanent dominion, you can win other Emperor pieces rather than just losing like you used to. So they added all those pieces, I guess, to make the war more exciting. But I think they're stupid. I really do. So that's a fake Emperor. It's the slightly worse version of a real Emperor. No, not temp pieces. They're permanent pieces. They're just not quite as good as Emperor, and I think they're silly. They are essentially, well, they're kind of participation prizes, but people still fight for them. So, like, if you get 2nd place, you can choose between that and Monarch Astrolite, which then you can use to temper Emperor gear. But that's a whole nother rant. Honestly, that's a whole video, the mechanics of Emperor, and I would need to do my research for that too, because that is a crazy system. Excuse me. Oh, Dom, Fuga, Eco. I don't actually know who Eco is, but I know there's a guy in the closed dominions who has, I think maybe it's the SSS guild, but he's got 5 fake emps, and I'd say he's pretty strong. He's a newer account, but I think Oleg says it, so I tend to believe Oleg that Dom is probably the strongest 5-piece emp. I don't think Fuga is very strong, honestly. I've never thought Fuga was very impressive. Sorry, Fuga. I've never thought that. Yeah. So that's about that. I don't know much about the 5-piece emperors, actually. I just know that every once in a while they get one of my guilds out of a dangerous situation, and I appreciate it, you know? I'd say Dom is the strongest, probably. I believe Oleg. Any other questions while we're sitting waiting for this to happen? Again, as I said, if you guys are interested, I can certainly let Fuga counter me. I think I can safely say that I can let anyone in this game counter me, and they will not burn me, either account. My base stats on my main are higher than most rally trap stats, so I don't think that'll be a problem. And then what is it? The in-gear stats on this account are higher than, you know, anything that they could be burned. I mean, the rally trap has 130 million troops. It's not gonna burn to a counter. But I'd love to see it. I would let Fuga counter me, absolutely. Just for fun. I don't mind burning, just for fun. That's why I took those 13 rallies from KW fam, or whatever they are. KWD. I don't know. I don't know the fam was anymore. Most you had was 80 mil. Yeah. My big account back in the day, so 2 years ago, my big account had 114 million. But that was not actually a very good composition. It was like 6-something million each tier 4, and then 30 million each tier 2. Yeah, that rally party was unexpected. I was talking with London, actually. London, if you're here, I saw your message. I've just been super busy. I'll respond to it soon. But, you know, London boy, apparently he gave the order to hit my main, I guess just for fun, because I looked like, you know, a noob sleeping in Monster Hunt gear. I shouldn't expect people to know that I'm actually, you know, small YouTuber who has a pretty strong account. So he was just like, you know, we'll hit this because everything else is shielding or, you know, running away. So they decided to hit me, and, well, I probably shouldn't have taken that. I was lucky to be online. That's why I didn't Fury. Because if I had Furied, I don't think I could have taken another round. And they knew I wasn't Fury, surely. So, yeah, it was a series of good events that happened to allow that, that whole situation to go down. But I'm happy it went down. I'm telling you, that was one of the most exciting times. Other than the 60 rally party that I sat right by while that that friend of mine burned to LH family. That's a great video too. If you guys haven't seen that one, you should watch it. Watch it before you watch this stream, actually. It's really, really interesting Lords Mobile history. It's like 5 years ago. 60 rallies back from when LH family was, you know, huge, going straight at one of our ISO's castles. Pretty strong ISO castle too. It's a very fun video. And he almost takes 2 rounds of 60 rallies. Nowadays, I don't think that could even happen. I don't think my trap could do much more than 10 or 20. And I hope to test that soon. But yeah, rally parties are very different now. It's not you throw a rally and, you know, you burn whatever. It didn't used to be. You know, you throw a rally at something and you just burn it. You know, you hit 90 million troops. Oh, it's fine. You burn it because you sent mix. No, that did not happen. It's you hit 90 million troops. You're lucky to dent it with 60 rallies. Very, very different situations. IGG has seriously changed this game. Maybe for the better, maybe for the worst. I don't know. You take your blast to 1,000, based on my advice. So what is that? You know, the Astrolite stuff and the gear upgrades. I can't even remember my own advice. Sorry. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Can't even remember my own advice. So yeah, I think go for the gear upgrades. These are probably cheaper, and you'll be happier to, you know, see them happen, and then just wait. Honestly, wait. Spend occasionally on it. and then just keep playing and enjoying your account as it is until it gets to something impressive. Castle Stars 2. There's a good pack for that, actually. Oleg said he didn't like that pack, but I kind of like that pack. I think it's a pretty good pack. I've only bought it a few times, but, you know, I'm satisfied with not paying, you know, $100 for, what was that old pack? You used to pay $100 for, like, 90 scrolls, 90 stars or something? Oh, yeah, it is scrolls. 90 castle scrolls or something. And now you can pay, what, 50 for 3 or 400? So they make things cheaper, but they also make them more difficult. Correct me if anybody knows that old pack. I hate to give out any incorrect information, but I honestly don't remember. Every once in a while I think of something that used to be, and you know, I remember how long I've been playing this stupid game, and you know, here I am playing it again for all you guys. But keep watching, I promise. I have some fun. We'll have some fun here. Anybody got any questions about me or the game? I'd love to hear some questions from some new guys. I'm sure I can give a snarky or a decent answer. Mostly snarky, but maybe a decent answer as well. BP coupon event, one that's pretty good for Castle Scrolls or Astrolite or what thing you talking about? We've been going over a lot of different aspects of building the ideal account. Monstrous, nice to see you. Hey, how you doing? I get 10k tokens. Most of them I bought with packs. Rest of them I did buy from gem dealers because I was just, you know, I was not gonna wait for more. And it's only the Bon Appetit rotation that comes out like every month or month and a half or so. I don't know the exact rotation, but I've been checking daily for the past month or so. And finally I saw, you know, it's the Bon Appetit rotation. It's time. So I knew I had to go for it for you guys. I think this is fun to watch. Anybody want like a gear check or something? I know some things about the proper gear pieces after 6 or 7 years. Not much, but some things. I can swap to my phone and we can, you know, do something else. Oh, man. Wow, I really thought this was a lot less painful than it actually is. Do you guys do this often, like rolling tokens? Because I know like I said earlier, I haven't done a token roll in, man, years? Maybe years. Because I have my big account has 5 cups. I don't want a 6th, so that's done there. This thing is where I need the cups. Yeah, so that's that situation. Oh no, the music's dead. Why is the music dead? Don't die. Okay, it's back. I don't know why it died. Never, cause not 10k. I mean, not 10k. Honestly, 10k is a bit more ridiculous than I remembered it being. So don't blame me for not having 10k. Check your mix in-game Chaos Goblin. You know, never would have guessed that your name is Chaos Goblin with your YouTube name being Chaos Goblin. That's pretty funny. I'm just messing around, by the way. I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm just messing around. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So I actually gotta figure out where my stupid oh crap. One day maybe I'll get you guys a face cam or something and show you my desk. But I mean, it's like a wasteland of dead hardware. And there's also a Kyurem plush from Pokemon. So if you guys ever want to see something that's not Lords, I'd be happy to show you something, because Lords is great. Great game. Can you hear the sarcasm? Can you hear the sarcasm? No, but seriously, if you want to see me play anything else, let me know, because I got other things I can do as well. Ton of fun we can have. If you like watching me. If you don't like watching me, you're just coming for the content, Lord's content. That's fine too. I'm happy to have you. Let's see, Chaos Goblin. Well, Chaos, you didn't tell me that you were stacked. I thought you were... What you talking about complaining about your blasts? Your account's almost as stacked as my old main was. Here, let me see if I can hook it up. Without, you know, burning anything down or something. Okay, gotta turn on this. No. Okay, from that, turn on this. Clickety click, click, click. And a crap. Steam. Well, honestly. Oh, that's what it is. Let's see here. No, go away. Go away. Sorry, I'm fighting with my stupid phone. Why will this not go away? Okay, so just keep in mind the tokens are going to go from the background, like from the background. The tokens are going to keep rolling in the background, and we'll just do a gear check or two. You guys can message me if you'd like. I actually got an interesting mail earlier from one of you guys. It said like, I don't know what you sent me, but it said the contents of this mail have been blocked, and I've never seen that. You know, as I said, playing this game for half a century, never have I seen that. I just think that, I don't know what you sent me, but whatever it was must have been absolutely foul. Because for IGG to block something, it's bad. You know, it must have been bad. Okay, let's throw the phone up on here. You guys see the phone okay? Or is it lagging behind again? Come on, stupid thing. It's lagging, isn't it? You guys see the phone? I know I can see my yeah, you guys can see the phone. Okay, just load it on the tablet. Laptop. All right, we got Chaos Goblin right here. Okay, here we are. Chaos Goblin. We got Skull Crusher, love to see it. Bumblehelm, love to see it. What is that? Firewall Plate, love to see it. Storm Tassets, love to see it. I do not love to see that offhand. What you doing with that offhand? Do you not have what's it called? The winter mitts? Or like yeah, the winter mitts? Or like maybe working on sort of the champ offhand? I'm curious as to why you decided that. Did you need a little bit more cav? Although these gear pieces that you got in here are already pretty cav heavy. I'm curious what you're doing there. Mispet Astra. Fist has higher HP. Okay, okay. Well, be sure you work on the mitts because at 15, both the mitts are objectively better than the what are those things called? The fist? I got one, I think. What is that thing called? Yeah, the Dragon's Fist. Yeah, the mitts are objectively better than this at 15. Let's look at the stats. Was it 44 and 49? Let's see here. 56 and 22. Well, you also got the defense too. Yeah, mitts are better. Not for necessarily attack, but because of the HP. So, you know, I understand the Astra thing for now. So it's okay for now, but, you know, work on that. Work on that when you eat your Astra packs. Let's see. You get your Blight Ring too. Okay, that's acceptable. Somebody had a scroll in... Who had a scroll in their mix? Maybe that was the last video. Somebody had a scroll in their mix, and I was not a fan of that. I know they're an okay substitute, you know, if you don't have all the cups, but I've never liked the scrolls. Mostly just for how they look. I'm not a fan of how they look. 2 cups. Very nice, Goblin. You want me to look at your blast sets? 3rd cup next. I like it, I like it. I can see that, I can see that. I was gonna say I'll show you what's going on with the stupid Rally Traps cups, but no I won't, because, yeah, I'm logged in the main and I'm not gonna kick the thing. 1 sec, okay. Nope. I forgot, I gotta hide guild chat while I'm live. I don't know what my my guys are gonna be saying. Might be something crazy. You guys like my 208 set? It's not great, but I'm a fan of it, you know? Whoa. Why is that cup in here? Wait, that's crazy. I honestly didn't know that there was a cup like that in there. That's the wrong jeweled cup. That's crazy. Wow. I had a range jeweled cup in there. That's embarrassing. Let's see how if that's better now. Yeah. I was wondering why the inf was so low on that. No wonder. I got a range jeweled cup in my 208 set. That's gonna do me a lot of good when I'm not sending any range. How stupid is that? Oh man. Self-deprecation is glorious. Alright. Chaos, while you're doing your swapping around, I'm gonna look at Monstrous's gear here. Let's see. Is that an I or an L? I'll try both, but if I don't get it, let's see. It must be an I. Aha! It was an I. See? You're trying to trick me, but I found you. Ooh, case 1700. How are those kingdoms? The restricted ones. I've not been to any of them. I think this account can go to the rally account. The rally trap can go to the 1600s or so. But my main can't actually go past like anything that's fully open. I mean, this is an ancient account. The main is. You have a scroll and mix? No, it's not sad. It's just I'm not a fan of the scroll and mix. I know it's not actually that bad, but I like cups better. Okay, let's see here. Frostwing sword, I like it. See if you can work on the skull crusher better in the end. Bumble helm, nice. Firewall plate, champ boots. Until those are mythic, I might actually consider just going for the Dragonwing talons. So you can get a little bit more range inf in there. But you can always do whatever you feel like, whatever you're more comfortable with. Those mitts. The astrolite on those mitts is pretty crazy for the rest of this set, man. You're trying to hide a real set from me or something? I'm not going to solo you. Because I'm pretty scared of this gear, actually. Then your scroll. The contested scroll. Blight ring. Not a bad substitute for another cup. And then, yeah, cup. Purple cup. Not bad at all. Just need to work on it, get it up to gold and mythic, and then get some Astra on it, and you'll be gold. Alright, we're going back to you, Goblin. Let's see what's going on there. Again, anybody who's here, I see we got some new people. If you got any questions or anything you want to ask me, I might have a fun answer. I might not. I will admit it if I just don't know. So, you know, feel free to ask. I don't mind. I don't bite. Chaos Goblin. Inf is on. I am a fan. I assume whenever you finish the... Well, what is it? What's that stupid thing called? The plant plate. Terror shield, that's what it's called. I assume whenever you finish the terror shield, you're going to go to the lasso. No, again, I never said the scroll is bad. I just don't like how it looks. I've never liked how it looks. It's an okay substitute, but I would love it to be anything else, you know? It's my personal preference. It's good stat-wise. What's up, Lawyer Law Boy? Yeah, that's a long name. My Lawyer Law Boy. I like that, actually. It kind of rhymes. My Lawyer Law Boy. Well, that's nice, actually. You're doing the cane. Ooh. Even I don't have the cane. Wait, you're gonna do the cane and the lantern? That's pretty bold. I'm not gonna lie. Cane and lantern is pretty bold. It's the same set, isn't it? Oh crap, I can't. Isn't it the same set? I'll check. But that's gonna be a ton of the rares from that set. Are you gonna be able to pull that off? I know I actually had to max one of the pieces on this account when I got... What was it when I got it? What did I have to max on it? I think I had to... Well, I don't remember. It is... Yeah, you're going to be doing that... I don't remember how you get it, Tycoon or Special Tycoon or whatever. You're going to be doing that for a long time. A lot more than 8 hours to try and finish that up. But I appreciate the grind. I appreciate the grind. Yeah, cane, manhand. I would actually love to have the cane instead. Lash is fine. Lash is fine. Cane, I like the cane better. Yeah, I like the cane a lot better. Yes, yeah, so there's my inf. I've got the... Honestly, I would change so many things if I had built this account. But, you know, I haven't built this account. So... You know, I'm just building on to it. I would not have made this lantern. I would have just put some inf jewels in this and called it a day. And I would have spent this, rather, on the cane. I know it's close on the cane now, but just imagine, you know, had I just done the cane, I'm sure the guy could have saved some money. Let me take 208 off because I'm eating food. I see gear checks? You do see gear checks. I'm not sure who this is. But I can give you a gear check. Whew! Well, there's not much gear to check here. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. That's, I am absolutely... Oh, you see... Man, I really can't do anything in private. I just plugged my phone in and now you guys have seen that. That's pretty crazy. Let's see here. Alright, we got Skull Crusher. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Bumble Helm, I'm a fan. A little bit more Astra on both of those would be great. Firewall Plate, I'm a fan. Yeah, I love the gear too. Inf Boots. Those Inf Boots are almost better than, than my Inf Boots. And look at me. This is my problem, right? I love symmetry. So I have to have, you know, everything 7. I'm really mad that that one cup is still not 7. But I have to have everything 7 before I can go to the next level. So I look ridiculous like this. I have everything in 7. I don't have like 12 boots like some people do, and you know, like a 5 helmet or a 5 chest. No, everything must be 7, and then everything can go to 8. And better still, it must all go in a clockwise order. So, starting from the last piece, I will then upgrade those stupid boots. It's just, you know, one of my flaws. I can't just do it to do it. I've got to do it in a specific order. Yep, as I said, love the boots. Love the mitts, 100%. Get those to 15. Love it, love it. 2 gold cups. Yeah, if you're going to build 2 cups, you can do that. You can do that. 1 mythic cup would probably have served you better. You know, put a... I'll say it, the forbidden scroll. Put that stupid scroll in there in the meantime. But 2 gold cups, as long as they're both going to mythic, there's no problem. And then the blight ring. Yep, good substitute for another cup. I like it, I like it. And I'm charging my phone again in case you were wondering. I have one of those MagSafe chargers, so every once in a while I'll just throw it on the MagSafe charger to make sure the thing doesn't die. Here, let's switch back to the Tycoon cam, the slow cam. Wow, that's painful. Let's turn you off and transition you back on. There we are. All right, back to the Tycoon cam. Oh man. So, as I said, just doing 10,000 tokens, or what we can of them. Not actually going to get through 10,000. Just going to get through a few. So, be sure you guys let me know if you have any questions or comments. Anybody in chat, throw something up. I'd be happy to answer. I may or may not have a good answer, but I will certainly try. And I will tell you if I don't have a good answer. So, let me know. Let me know if you have any questions. Or, and just how you're feeling. Let me know how you're feeling. Love to hear that too. Whatever I can do to give you guys some fun, some entertainment, if you will. This song is never gonna end. I've got to change this. That is never gonna end. No. No, we already heard that. No, that one's creepy. That's fine. No, I like this one. Alright. Questions, comments, anything. So that we don't just have to watch this in silence. Nobody wants to watch this in silence. Let me know how the quality is on this stream, guys. I'm a little bit farther from my my Wi-Fi than usual. So I would certainly ideally have it better, but I'm working with what I got. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fix it up, maybe get some wired over here, but you know, running a stream on Wi-Fi, not the best idea I have found. Biggest hit on a castle ever. Wow, you're asking me the crazy hard questions. You're asking me the crazy hard questions tonight. My biggest hit on a castle. Oh man, what would that be? I know I've dropped something like 250 million might, but you know, to drop 250 million might, that's actually not a huge report if it's pure tier 4. I'm not going to try to do that math because it'll be embarrassing. I can't do math in my head. But, you know, that's... No, I'm not even going to try to do it. But I have dropped a castle 250 million. With, like, a decent comp. And now that I'm in it... That was an ISO. But now that I'm in MH, I find that I don't actually do as much leading as I used to. Which is good and bad. Because, you know, I got this account to lead. And if I don't lead with it, that's kind of like... Really, what are you doing? But... I'm really enjoying sort of following behind other people. I do some formation testing because a couple of our leads don't like formation testing. Also, that's a short video I also really want to make for you guys. Do you guys want to see a formation testing video? I know there are some other rally leads out there. And I know that would be fun for you guys. So let me know if you'd like that. It's a decent hit. If you saw my last video, Goblin, it was pretty crazy. You know, Woolulu hit a castle for that. Actually, hold on. The report might still be here. You can go look back if I can't find it. But it was a crazy hit. Let's see. Nah, I can't find it. I don't know why I thought I could find it. We do so many rallies here in MH that they just, like, the reports just go away because they get buried in other new reports. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a mail on the main account. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, lawyer wants a gear check. Okay, let me hook her back up. Okay, plugged in. See if I can do this right. Let's see. Whoa, sorry. Smack the mic for you guys. I'm sure that was just lovely to listen to. My apologies. Okay. Wait, is that... I gotta get a better way to do this. Currently, I don't know if any of you guys have used OBS, but currently I just kind of set things on top of one another. Like, I've got all the sources and then all in one scene. And I just kind of set windows on top of one another. And I know this is not at all the best way to do it. It's just the way that I have figured out how to do it, because OBS is like, okay, here's professional tools and no instructions, good luck, here you go. Which I appreciate. I can do a lot of things, I just don't know how to do any of them. So yeah, I've just kind of figured it out as I go on. And I've just got everything sitting on top of another thing. So I'm just going to transition into the phone again. So we got a gear check from my lawyer. So I assume that was my lawyer, Law Boy. Pretty crazy name. I like it though. Hold on, before we get to that, let's see, what are you saying over there? Oh, Goblin again. Your KVK video was good. I appreciate it. Yeah, that 40 mil online burn, while full countered in war gear. I don't know if I ever showed the gear on that that Japanese target, but I think he had like 2 or 3 gold cups and the rest mythic. So like mythic, Frost Sword, Bumble Helm, or some combination that was, you know, better than average. So that just shows you how strong Wu is. I would not be surprised if Wu has 1750, maybe even 1800 blasts, and you know, just no chance of doing anything. Hold on, they're asking to delete tasks. No chance of doing any less than a ton of damage. Delete tasks. I haven't deleted. Oh man, I really do need to delete tasks. I hate Guildfest. And in MH, we don't do Guildfest. So it's really just beautiful. I promise I'll get to you, lawyer. I'm sorry, I get sidetracked easily. So many things going on here. And again, guys, the whole namesake of this video, this live stream is still going on in the background, I promise. We're running 10,000 tokens on the rally trap, which is going to take a lot longer than I had thought it would. Oh, why? What's green? Ooh, oh no. Something gone green? I hope not. What's green? I don't know what's green, man. Sorry. I hope it's not the visuals or something. I don't even know what's good for this tier. What tier is it? Intermediate. See, MH doesn't do Guildfest. So, like, they've dropped all the way down from, what is it? Expert or Master or whatever it is. Oh, Guildfest Green! That's what you're talking about. I see. It's just because MH does not at all require Guildfest. You're encouraged to do it, but you see, I passionately hate Guildfest, and I've not done it. I might do some of them because, you know, people are a little unhappy that no one is doing it, but it's not required, so, you know, we don't have to, but I might do it just to make people happy. But man, do I hate it. So yeah, there are quests cleared, tasks cleared. Here you go, Daddy H. Okay. Gear check for lawyer. You got Siege Commander? What? How'd you get Siege Commander? Do you have the Emperor or something in your guild? I've only gotten Siege Commander a few times. One time when I was getting burned. Well, not burned, but when I was getting hit by, you know, what's it called? That huge rally party. What on earth is playing? What is happening in the background? This is hideous. That was awful. No. 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 Well, it's fine. I like this guild. So, what's going on here, lawyer, with the Emperor title and this guild? Is this just, you're in, like, a restricted domain, and you guys just, are you, like, part of the Emperor family or something? Or is your Emperor just nice? Like, even though my guilds and I helped push the Emperor here, I doubt that if I messaged the Regent or the Emperor, I would get a title. Because I'm not very important. But, you know, I did help. I'm part of the family that won Emperor this time. So I could always say that. Emp is nice. Move to Dominion too. I see. I wish I could relate. I'm sure our Emperor is a great guy. Just busy. Too busy for me. I've actually tried to get training titles. I tried to get it for this the rally trap when I was building the thing, and you know, I never did get them. I even tried to get the one in my own kingdom, and we had that one at the time. MH had that one, and I still couldn't get it because everyone was asleep. I tried so hard. I even tagged them. Sound asleep. And then the Baron, of course. We didn't actually have the Baron in that kingdom, so no luck there. I know, crying face. I help everybody win their titles. I give my tier 5. I kill my tier 5 for you, and I don't even get the titles. Very sad. It's just the reality, guys. I'm sure some of you guys, most of you guys have probably played at the, you know, in the bigger families and the higher levels. And, you know, if you're not the top, you're the bottom. And I have spent most of my time as the bottom. I get it. I understand. I understand the struggle. Alright, lawyer. I'm sorry I made you wait for so long. Let's give you a quick gear check. Alright. Frostwing Sword. Very fine, very fine. I get it for a Skull Crusher if you can. Very soon. If not, Frostwing Sword will serve you well. It's what the trap's using right now until it gets its Skull Crusher up there. So pretty good, pretty good. Bumble Helm. No problems with Bumble Helm. I love that thing. Beaten only by champ pieces. Let's see. Firewall Plate. Love the Firewall Plate. Good. Get her up to Mythic. Get her maxed. Dragon Wing Talons. Big fan of those two. Big fan. Yeah. I mean, champ boots are technically the title piece. The Storm Tassets are better, but I am a fan of the Dragon Wing boots too. Love them. Offhand, again, I know you guys like the HP that gives, but do try for the Mythic mitts. Those are just better. You just gotta trust me. You'll lose some cav attack. You'll lose some attack. But what you gain in HP is a much bigger deal than the cav attack that's lost. Cup, like it. Get it up there. That is going to be one of your best pieces. Gold Myth's almost mythic. Like to see it. Get it mythic. Get it astrolighted up, and you'll be ready there. Blight Ring, substitute for Cup, and Book of the Dead. Book of the Dead you don't see very often. Oh, and I'm charging my phone. Again, in case anyone was wondering. But Book of the Dead, don't see it all that often. I think, hold on, I think this main has, see, it shows you how much I know. But I thought it had a Book of the Dead. Didn't it have a book? It's in the 208. Yeah, it's in the 208. So I got a Book of the Dead. I understand the hype. Inf Cav is just an Imp Cav Cup. Pretty good, pretty good. And then also the Range Cav Cup equivalent. I want this thing to 15 so badly, but I don't think I'll ever get it there. Okay, so there's that. Thank you for the gear check suggestion. I'll put her back to the rally trap so we can keep up with the progress. Let's see if I can even figure out how to do that first, though. Nope. Nope, that's not it. Yeah. Almost showed my email. You guys want to see my email? No, you don't. You don't want to see my email. Nothing interesting there. Okay. There we go. Alright. Diplomacy board. Do I even dare to read what's on our diplomacy board? What is on our diplomacy? Oh, it's just somebody asking if I'm active. I am active. If you're watching the stream, I'm actively streaming. So if you want to talk, come to the stream, drop something in chat. Although you can't hear that if you're not on the stream, so I'm probably just talking to nobody. Yep, head out, enjoy yourself, get some sleep, whatever it is you need to do. And glad for being here, Chaos. Thank you for all the fun comments, and I hope you enjoyed some of my snarky answers. Anybody else got some questions, some comments, want a gear check? I can give you some of my knowledge. More than anything, even better than gear, I know a lot about the history of this game because I've been here for so long, been playing it for so long. So if you want to know something about the history of this game, I would be happy to give it my best effort, see if I can tell you something you don't know. So, you know, if you're interested in that, I would be happy to tell you that. In the meantime, we can just look at how this stupid Tycoon is going. I cannot emphasize enough how much faster I thought this was. This is ridiculous. Isn't this ridiculous? I mean, the 10 times Labyrinth. Who was the first Imp of Lords? I think you might actually know that answer. This might be a trick question. Bren Chong. Bren Chong was the first Imp of Lords. The original whale himself. Yep, as soon as it came out, he got that piece, and then never again. I really don't even know why Bren Chong stopped playing. But first Imp, and then he was done with Imp. I guess he just played and, you know, decided he was done with it. So yeah, that was the first Imp of Lords, Bren Chong. I think he's still, let's see if I can find him, actually. If I can find him, I'll put it back to my phone. Let's see. Oh man, that's a terrible noise. Sorry if you're hearing that scratching. That's the phone cord. Bren Chong. I don't even know what his account's called. Let's see. What is his account even called anymore? Searching through the Might rankings. I wouldn't do this for anyone. I like you guys. I'll even search for through the Might rankings for you. Let's see. Well, crap. I don't know if I'll be able to find him. I'm certainly gonna try for you. Let's see. Yeah, I can't even find him. Can't even find him. Sorry, I was gonna show him to you, but I can't find his name. I don't know what it is anymore. It might be It's Bren Chong. I haven't checked that one actually. Let's see here. It's Bren Chong. Nope. No idea what his name is. I don't even think A2Z is A2Z even still a guild? Oh, it's still a guild. Oh, maybe he's in there. Still a guild. Nope. Yeah. No idea where he is. Check, please. Dead End 1. Okay. Get the phone pulled up for Mr. Dead End 1. See, I'm better than Prince. I don't charge for a gear check. Silly guy. Don't charge for a gear check around here. Okay, Dead End 1. I got you pulled up. Let me see if I can figure out how to change it again. Okay. Here we are. I think that changed fine. Do I know, is that a comment or a statement, lawyer? I think it's a question. Are the sugars still a thing? Well, I think that's anybody's guess, honestly. I don't know where the accounts went. I don't think the accounts just vanished. I assume somebody, you know, got them or bought them or, you know, and upgraded them. Maybe it's one of the strong accounts today. Who knows there? But, unfortunately, over these years, I've not been able to keep track of them. I don't think any of them are still holding their original names, even. Yeah. So that's one of the times where I'll admit it. I don't fully know the answer there, unfortunately. I know that some of the original Sugar guilds are still around, but I don't know where their original Titans have gone. That'd be a fun history video to get, though, if Tashi doesn't beat me to it with his podcast. What happened with the original Lords Mobile Titans? I'd like to see Woody. I want to see Woody Q8 on there, but that's just me. I used to play with him. Oh, why are you going black screen? What? Why would you do that? Sorry if it flashes. I don't know why it's flashing. It never flashes on me before. Yeah, see, flash. Whatever. I don't get it. Okay, Dead End 1. We got a gear check going on. Let's see what's going on here. All right, we got, I don't remember what that anchor is called. I'm not a fan of that anchor, though. I will not lie to you. I would recommend getting a Frostwing Sword or a Skull Crusher. Really, even at blue, those are going to be better than this anchor. So I'd be sure you try to work on that. Frostwing Sword is an easy, just, you know, get it on in there and upgrade it up. Beast Helm, not bad for mythic, not bad for mix. The better option is the Bumble Helm, but, you know, I've seen people do it both ways. Normally, Bumble Helm is the way to go, but Beast Helm can work until Bumble Helm is, you know, up there and sort of as good as your Beast Helm or better with Mythic and such. The Carapace, I've seen people use that before in their mix. I would not recommend it. I would say Firewall Plate is probably better. Or, yeah, Firewall Plate. Yeah, Firewall Plate or Firewall Plate. That's pretty much the only option I can think of. I got an account right here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I've got a Carapace, but that was just for range, I assume, before this guy built the, you know, the champ chest. So, yeah, I would be sure you do the Firewall Plate. Dragon Wing Talons. I like them. I'm a big fan. Only thing that I know of that would be a better decision is the Tassets, and the Tassets are painful to upgrade. You do not really want to do that, but if you do, they will technically be better in the end. Codex, get that Codex out of your mix gear. That Codex is for a range blast, and other than that, that Codex needs to leave. Because, yeah, the Codex does not have... Whoa, see a lot of males, actually. I'll get to those in a second. Codex does not have what you need it to for sort of a defense, really. You could use it, theoretically, for an attack, but it's better for just a blast, rather than a mix attack. Because, I don't know, maybe you do some mix attacks, but I would recommend you just build up those mitts, winter mitts. It's going to be a better piece for you overall with the army HP. And then the cup, no complaints at all. Just work on it. Work on getting it higher. Drum, I see you, Matthews. Lay Matthews. I'll get to you in a second. Let's see. What is that thing called? War Drum. I really do want those out of mixed sets. I know that is a good way to boost your attack, but honestly, trying to work on another cup or even a Blight Ring as a substitute, just so you can get some HP in there, would help your mix set be a little bit stronger. I know that Cav attack number being higher looks more appealing, but honestly, you're gonna wanna make that trade for the HP, because it's just gonna be a better option for you. And then the Book of the Dead. That Book of the Dead is gonna be painful. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Book of the Dead is gonna suck, and you're gonna hate it. But once you get it done, you're gonna love it. So just keep on working on it. Other than that, you are on the way there, Dead End. On the way there. I always like Trickster. Oh, what is it? Not Trickster. What am I saying? Trickster? This is Bomb and Goblin. I always like Bomb and Goblin. Very fun account. Very fun hero. And you got good artifacts too. I don't know if you have like any blue artifacts or anything sort of up high stars, but you got good artifact stars. You could be a pretty strong account if you just you know, put a little bit more into the gear. So there you go. Here's your gear check. All right, scones. I like that name, scones. I might steal that for something. I like it. Woo! Scones, you're just trying to come in here and show off, aren't you? Yeah, there's not much to say here. I assume this is a range blast. Yeah, that's crazy. You want me to check this, really? I'll do it, but come on. That's pretty crazy, man. No, I'm a big fan of this gear. I would make some changes, though. And, you know, I'll outline those. So the mitts, if this is a blast like I think it is, the mitts don't belong in your blast. The codex belongs there, or an inf range offhand. What's up, CVEX? Belongs there in place, just so that you get, you know, more range stat. The mitts are great for mix. Don't do anything to those mitts. Don't break them. Don't touch those mitts. Do not dismantle those. Keep those mitts and use them just in your mix set if you're not already. Those are going to be a lot better for you in that situation. Your 3 cups are beautiful. No comment there. As long as they're jeweled inf range or just range here. If you got 3 more cups in the back, no comment on that. Your man hand is perfect. Yeah, perfect man hand. Bumblehelm can be used in range if you don't have the Wormbone Coronet up all the way to Mythic and like 4 or 5 temper. But if you do, the Wormborn Coronet is going to do you better there. Champ Chest, no complaints. Be sure you work on getting that to Mythic, though, because it's going to be obviously better at Mythic. But while it's gold, I believe the Hardened Carapace with a high temper can actually be better than that. So if you're going to keep that at gold, you might actually go with the Carapace. I know I said earlier, don't do the Carapace, but for a ranged blast, yes, the Carapace is okay. Or you could do that that silly piece from... See, I don't even have it built because I think it's silly. What is it, the Kataragor set? Let's see. I can't even remember what that set's called. You want me to give you bad words about your account? You want me to insult your account? I don't want to insult your account. I'll joke with you about your account, but I don't want to insult it. Whoa. Anybody hear that? I don't even know what that was. Oh, it's a Windows update. I swear. Anytime I'm having fun, something always tries to interrupt me. Silly. Man, I see we got a lot of new viewers. Hey, guys. Right now, I'm looking at some gear, doing some gear checks, but we are currently in the background still running the 10,000 tokens. I'll swap for that real quick so you guys... Be sure you guys believe me, we're still running the 10,000 tokens. We're not going to get through 10,000. I'm sorry, I really wanted to, but it's not going to happen. We might get through 1,000, maybe 2,000. Probably more like 1,000, and then we'll just check and see where we are, and I'll make a video about finishing the rest, because nobody wants to watch this for the next 7 hours, and I know I don't want to sit here for the next 7 hours watching this. Nobody wants to do that. So that's what's going on. Let's get back to the phone, though. So, like I said, there's a silly piece from that, I think it's Hoopclaw? Yeah, Hoopclaw. Beastly Breastplate. This, I've heard, is also pretty good for range. That or the Carapace, until you get that that Champ Piece Mythic. But if you're going to get that Champ Piece Mythic soon, you can go for that, Mr. Lay. And then, Inf Boots. Is this your mix set? I didn't see the Inf Boots earlier. I mean, if this is your mix set, that is pretty inf range heavy, man. If I all played Mythic 11 Tempered, is this your mix set or is this a range blast, or is it like 992 or something? 'Cause, I mean, if it's 992, I could see this set making a little bit more sense, but still, the Beast Helm's probably not the best option there. So, as a ranged blast set, no boots. The boots don't make any sense. And I think you know that too, though. Yeah. So just let me know what type of set that is. I'm gonna keep going on though. A few bad words about the account. I don't really want to give bad words. Oh man, I got the mail rolling in. Hold on, I'm gonna swap. I don't know what crazy thing you guys are gonna have sent me. I'm gonna swap to the the rally trap. More 992. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, still for the 992 though. I'd get that helmet out of there if you could. The Beast Helm is not really going to serve you well for that. Even the Wormbone Coronet would do you more justice. I guess if you want a little bit of cav in there, I guess that could work. Because you're not going to really get any cav from anything else. Yeah, okay. I've not built a 992 set myself, so I'm just kind of thinking through it in the head, thinking how all the stats would work. If you want raw attack, I guess that could work. Yeah. Yeah, okay then. Let's see here. Who else? Oh, someone found Brent Chong for me. I'm gonna cut the line and get Brent Chong on here so that I can finally finish answering that question. Let's see here. Of course, Leigh, of course. Thanks for watching. Let's get back here. Here's the man, the myth, the legend, the first emperor of Lords Mobile. I am Brent Chong. Pretty crazy guy right here. You see he's got the Imp head, the Imp helm, and then a odd assortment of other random champ pieces. I assume he's got all 24. I don't remember. Yeah, but this was your first emperor of Lords Mobile. So that answers your question with a visual aid. He's not done anything on it in literally like 6 years, 7 years. But this was the first emperor of Lords Mobile. And the original whale of Lords Mobile. Yeah. Love that account. But let's get back to what I was doing. Okay, somebody found Brent Chong for me. Come to the Young KD to have fun. I would come to the Young KD, but I don't think my main can even get past like 1050. I've never tried, but I know this main was born not even close to enough time. Wow. Yemen21. Bad words about Yemen21. You really want bad words about this thing? This gear's crazy. I can give you some comments, but this gear's crazy. Yeah, no, this gear's like competing with my big account. Well, it's competing with my rally trap. It's a little better than my rally trap. But this gear, yeah, you don't want a gear check. This is just gear right here. I really like this for you though, Yemen. So you got your Skull Crusher, of course. Beautiful piece, beautiful piece. Love that helm. No complaints. Then you got your firewall plate. Almost 15. Love to see it. Champ chest would get you a little bit more range in there if you're interested in that. I'm sure you're probably already building it because it's just the natural next route after you get like the helmet and the boots. You go for the chest or the main hand. Sometimes the offhand too. 100 days. Wow. You probably spent more than I have on this game. That's pretty crazy to get this in 100 days. I love that for you though. I really do love that. On the champ. On the way champ decorations. Yeah. Decorations are higher than my mains as well. Honestly, I'll say it here, I'll say it now. I hate decorations. They're stupid. Don't do them. Very, very stupid. I do not like decorations. I think that was not a good update. I don't know what the total decoration boost. I think it's like 50% or something. The total boost you can get. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in chat if you know. But I hate that stupid update. I don't care about the decorations. I liked making my turf look pretty. But the fact that they actually have stats and are, you know, stupid expensive, I hate that. That's ridiculous. Do better, IGG. Give us, I don't know, make something cheaper. Don't make something new and not fun. Like, come on. I'll keep on with the gear. Whoa. Man, I've got to find a better way to hold this mic. I apologize for that. I absolutely decked it. Like, knocked it off the table. So, if you heard that and just had a small medical emergency, I would understand because that pained me too. Yeah. So we'll go back to the gear check. Champ boots, love them. Inf champ boots, yep, no complaint. Winter mitts, 15, 100%. Love that cup, love that cup. Blight ring, good substitute for another cup. Or in the future, given how much you've spent and how much you're in on this, I assume you might be going for faiths or maybe just some 15 cups. If you're not doing faiths, be sure you get yourself some 15 cups, a Book of the Dead or a polar ring or two. Just be sure you sort of balance it out. Like, don't make anything below the cup mythic, essentially. Don't make the Blight Ring mythic, not mythic, 15 Astrolite. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't make the Blight Ring Astrolite max, because that's not a good investment. Inf Cav, 14 army attack, 35 HP. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I just really hate it. If you're talking about the decoration stats, I assume. I couldn't tell you because I've not spent anything on the decorations. I really passionately hate them. I do not appreciate the addition of those. But I think the total bonus is still not all that impressive, so I'm not going to care for now. But I'm happy that it's working for you. Let's see here. You got some army stars too. I don't have army stars. I like that. And then you've got, I have no idea what those things are called. The goggles. I don't like the goggles. I don't think they really have much of a place. I think rather I would go for another cup, certainly. You probably already are. Or really another Blight Ring substitute you could do. That would work too. Yeah. But other than that, this account is fantastic. Especially for 100 days. You're doing everything right. Do you have low core too? Like low core might? You probably do. If you got low core might too. Oh, crap. Yeah, here, let me show it. Wow. I just went through every screen that I was not supposed to. That was pretty hilarious. Alright, let's go back. Let's check on the Relic Trap's progress with spending the 15 quintillion coins. Let's see here. There we go. Thanks again for showing your gear to us, Yemen. Oh. Well, man, you guys are coming in with the gear checks. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more gear checks in here. Keep your gear on, guys. I kind of lost track. I'm trying to not show messages because people keep sending me just horrendous stuff, and I don't want to show that, obviously. You know, for reasons I hope make sense. So we're gonna go with the next one who came in the mail. We're gonna go with Last Memory, or Lexed Memory. I like that sort of cut out there with the X. I appreciate your use of X's. Okay, we'll go down your gear. I like the Frostwing Sword. Go on for the Skull Crusher if you can. Or, if you're not ever going to go for the Skull Crusher, it's okay to just max the Frostwing Sword. I would still go for Skull Crusher because it's a piece that's not impossible. It's hard, but it's not impossible. So you could do that. And then, Bumble Helm, perfect, yep. Firewall Plate, perfect, yep. Boots, until those boots are mythic, I would think that the Dragonwing Talons would probably do you, probably a little bit more. Be a little bit better for your set. So if you have those mythic Dragonwing Talons, I'm not sure who this is in the stream. If you want to make yourself known, you can. If you don't, that's okay too. I hope I'm not talking to no one. But yeah. So boots, I would probably not have them in until they're mythic, just because they're not quite all there. Until you get some temper on them being mythic with the army attack, and then the inf attack, it starts to balance out and become actually better than the Dragonwing Talons. But it's fine. It's fine if you don't have the Dragonwing Talons mythic. Keep these in there. There's no problem with them. The offhand, again, please. I know it's an okay piece to use for the offhand. I would not do it, personally. It's an okay piece. Okay. But I would prefer to see Winter Mitts, because Winter Mitts will, in the long term, serve you better. You see, Wooloo uses them, so, I mean, he is the top of the top account, pretty much. And if you don't believe me, certainly believe him. They're in his mix set. So, I would go for those rather. Just take the hit on the cav attack. I know it hurts. Attack is fun to see, but HP will do you better. Much better. So, we've got 2 cups. Love them. Just get them up to Mythic. Start working on the Astra. And then also a Blight Ring. Nice substitute for a cup or a Book of Dead or Polar Ring or, you know, whatever's going to fill that spot in the future. I would not have it as a permanent place, though. So, that is very nice gear. Good job, Last Memory. Thanks for showing your gear to us. Let's go up one. Mixed gear from Mr. I Red Knight. You see, why do all of my viewers have better gear or gear that's just as good as me? This is not fair. Wow, this is crazy. You guys are all stacked. I love this. I got a viewer base that is stacked gear-wise. Okay, we got Red Knight. Skull Crusher, absolutely. Beast Helm. No, this is a Beast Helm. Bumble Helm, Beast Helm, get them confused. This is a Beast Helm. It's okay in mix. I prefer the Bumble Helm because in the end, I believe there's some stat difference that makes it better. You can look in it if you don't believe me, but it's the, you know, the meta if you would. So I would get to the Bumble Helm if you could. Firewall Plate, absolutely love it. I don't know why it keeps flickering. I'm just gonna have to stop moving it. I'm gonna put it in its place and not move it. Maybe then it won't hurt. And I'm charging my phone in case you were wondering. I really hate that it shows that. Yeah, Firewall Plate, pretty good, pretty good. Inf Boots, again, Dragonwing Talons would probably do you better. But if you don't have those to Mythic, that's fine. It's a fine substitute. Or the Storm Task. The Storm Task would be nice too. Mitts, love to see it, love to see it. Cup, love to see it. Get that thing to Mythic, get it work done. Blight Ring, I like to see it. 2 Blight Rings, I'm not as big a fan of, but as long as they're serving as sort of like a placeholder for a stronger piece to come in the future, all is well. Very good gear, Red Knight. And you got pretty good Astrolight. I assume this is a trap or something similar to that. You look kind of, well, you don't look that trappy. Maybe you're just a player. No, no. What should you upgrade? Rosrimo. I'm not sure how to say your name, but we'll give you a quick gear check. I will be probably going around 8 guys, so a couple more minutes, because you know, I don't want to make you guys sit here watching this any longer, and I've got some things that I need to do. So I think this and whatever has come in after it, Mr. Ray Jerial, will be our last 2 gear checks. Then we'll check in with the stuff, and we will we'll hang up here. So enjoy us while we can. All right. Wow. What are you guys doing? You just trying to humiliate me today? This gear is fantastic. Now, what was the question? I know there was a question involved, but that gear is fantastic, man. Even my main doesn't have that stupid sword done. I love that for you. I really do. What you should upgrade: artifacts, castle skins, 15 special tokens, white ones for hero skin. Can you get a hero skin? I can answer that now. You can get a hero skin. I have seen people win with just 10,000, but I would not. I would wait until you have like 20,000, 25,000, because you saw I went for, I think I did 30-something thousand, and I did win it, of course. If you haven't seen that video, be sure you go watch it. But I did get it. It's just risky, right? Because if you don't have it stockpiled, and like if you stockpile it to a high number and you don't use them, it's not like they're going away. It's lovely. You can keep them up, and then you'll be ready for the next hero skin that you like, assuming you keep playing. So yeah, I would keep going. I would not go for the hero skin yet. I would wait. If there's something you must have, you can spend that outrageous amount of money to do it. I would not. I hope you don't. If you do, you can do whatever you want to, but I would not. I had to get a drink of water there. Let's see what's going on with your gear, though. Okay, so you say, what to upgrade? I cannot remember this question. I apologize. Artifacts or castle skins? Yeah, definitely not your gear. Your gear's great. Just get some Astra going on that thing. Keep rolling up that Astra. Artifacts or castle skins? Well, honestly, it's pick your poison. Artifacts are more expensive, I believe, than castle skins. And really, once you get to gear like you have, it is all just a slow game. You can't buy the packs, the multiple hundreds of packs, just to fix up your gear anymore. Now you gotta wait. Unless you want to spend, like I said at the beginning of the stream, a small house on this game. Or in the case of artifacts, a large house. And I don't think anyone wants to do that. I really don't even think the big players want to do that, but they do. So, yeah, I would just really slow roll both of them. Don't go strong for anything. Your castle stars, I will say, though, are a little low for that gear, and pretty much the rest of that account. Your castle stars don't really seem to line up with that. I would assume you'd have sort of like 100 or 110-ish with that gear. So that's something probably to start on, actually. But really, if you have like the available cash to do both at the same time, that's going to serve you better. All right, so it's really a choice of what you want. You've reached the point where you don't go for gear anymore. You just work slowly on Astrolite, and then you also work even more slowly on, artifact and castle skins. Very, very fantastic gear. I love seeing it. All right, we got Rage Ariel. Check your mix set. Ooh, pretty nice mix set. Pretty nice mix set. I appreciate you for showing your gear, Recrimo. Sorry if I butchered your name. Not good with names. Got a Skull Crusher. Love it. Get it to Mythic. If you have the Frostwing Sword Mythic here, though, with an Astrolite or 2 on it, that might actually be better, Ray, than your Skull Crusher. So just be sure you make that comparison yourself. Wow, I hate this song. Sorry to interrupt. I just really hate this song. No, don't want that one. That one's fine. Oh, hit the mic again. I apologize every time I do that. I'll put it on a boom. I'll put it on a boom next time. Yeah, don't be impatient. Don't be impatient. You will regret being impatient, because you will spend a lot more money than you should on this game. And you can always do whatever you want, or you can listen to me. I've done it all. I've spent way too much money. I've spent not enough, and I bought accounts. I can tell you just about anything you want with how not to spend money on this game. So you got the Skull Crusher. Back to Ray's gear check here. You got your Skull Crusher. Got your Beast Helm. Beast Helm is okay in mix. I said it earlier. Okay. Go for the Bumble Helm, probably. Better idea. Yeah, that'd be better for your mix set. Firewall Plate, no complaints. Dragonwing Talons, yep. Only thing better is the Storm Tassets, and really those are honestly probably not worth it. If you're close, go for them, but probably not worth it. Winter Mitts, no piece better, love it. 2 Cups, love it. Again, probably could do the Mythic thing where you have one scroll in the place while you're getting the other one to Mythic as well. But 2 golds, as far as I'm concerned, is fine. So I love that for you. And then a Blight Ring placeholder while you're getting something else, I hope. So, very good gear, very good gear. All right. Right before that, I will, I'll show you guys sort of the progress with the, what is it called? The Rally Trap before we head out. Let's see here. All right. I'll stop this sucker. Well, maybe I will. Okay. I might. Okay. Wait. Actually, how do I stop this? Why will it not stop? Wait. No, please. Please stop. 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 Why will you? Why won't it stop? Okay. That was embarrassing. Okay, stop. I am trying to be real. I try to be real with this game. I appreciate the kind words. Cheers from Spain. Gracias. Salud, amigo. But I do actually speak Spanish. You know, a little flex there. I do actually speak some Spanish. I'm better with writing, but I do speak some Spanish. I do try to be as real as I can with this game. I've been playing for so long. I don't really have anything to hide anymore. Like I've played under 4 or 5 different names. I am known to different people as different names. I've spent money here, I've spent money there, I've bought things, I've sold things. I've done a little bit of everything, and now I'm just ready to share and tell my stories and sort of tell you guys what's going on and what not to do, what to do if I can. So if I've helped any of you, be sure you subscribe and, you know, watch some of my stuff. And just keep supporting me if you like. If you don't want to, I can't make you, but I'd love if you would. So I appreciate all your guys' support. Let's look here at, right before we go, let's look at how this gear is doing. So, right, you remember we started with just about, oh, I gotta move this stupid laptop. You're clanking inbound, I apologize. Let's see here. I appreciate it, both of you. I'm not gonna be able to read chat quite as much, but I appreciate both your kind comments, Lay and GGS. I appreciate them. Thank you, thank you. I try to make them interesting. I try to have fun editing. And I'm going to try to talk more for you guys, because I know it's boring listening to just music blaring in your ears and also having, you know, the stupid voice text boxes. So, oh, looks like we can get it Mythic. Oh, not mythic. We can get it gold. Gold is better than nothing. So we started out with just this 11 you saw. We got 126 commons total. There's my clock in case you wanted to hear it. You done, buddy? You know what? I'll let you listen to my clock. Enjoy how my clock sounds. Okay, that was a little weird. I hope you enjoyed that. That's a clock. I can't really turn it off for you guys, so I hope you don't mind. Okay, we perfectly hidden gold with about 1,200 tokens spent. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, let's do the upgrade here live on stream. 5 days. Don't care. Let's speed it up. Oh, maybe someday I'll show you guys how this happened. Just because you guys are in my stream, I'll show you this, and I hope you'll appreciate it because I thought it was hilarious when it happened. Maybe one day I'll show you why it happened, but I'll show you this just because you guys are here. So watch this. Look. So I got 2,000 3-hour speed ups, mere 2,000, 7,000 15-hour speed ups, and then 800 3-day speed ups on my main account, not the rally trap, on my main, and that was not intentional. So, you know, I won't say any more than that. Maybe someday I'll say why that happened. But yeah, that's just a fun thing that happened. Oop, what's going on here? Oh, see, I forged that. Let's move the jewels over before I'm done here. Let's get this stupid extra blight ring out. And I am going to use a gold cup in my gear set. Don't come for me. I know it's not the best. Just deal with it, please. Don't attack me. Let's see here. Let's see here. Range. Oop. Kev. And now that we got that in there, much prettier indeed. Alright, again, I can't put it on because I don't want the bots to see it, but I appreciate all your guys' support. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this stream. I apologize I couldn't get through 10,000. I 110% forgot how slow the real Tycoon is. I really cannot. I'm still in disbelief that real Tycoon is so slow. But appreciate all you guys for watching. Be sure you watch my next videos. I'll be releasing some pretty fun stuff very soon. Some more War with MH. I'll do maybe a Chaos Arena stream too if you guys want to see it. I will do a History of Xeqqed video pretty soon. I'm going to do another small boosting video on my main. I'll do some upgrades on the rally trap. And I hope to get the rally trap hit. And 2,500 subscribers. That'll be a pretty big giveaway. So tell all your friends. Tell them to subscribe. And that's pretty much all from me. I'll see you guys real soon. Thank you very much.